Girl.
More chicks from Ideal Poultry. They're growing. This batch is doing good. We have not had any losses with these yet.
Well, and they came through really healthy, strong.
They really
did. These are my favorite ones. Like, I'm really glad. This is our third. This is our third batch from Ideal. And they're robust, they're strong. So we're about to fill our freezer with however many, 30 meat birds. We'll have a full hog and half a cow. I feel very prepared.
So babe, how do you feel about our progress over the last 3 years and how much we have grown this place?
I think we've done. I think this year has felt like a reward for like all the last 2 years before that. Because I think this year things are growing and like we harvested stuff, but the last 2 years it was so like laying the groundwork where we'd get like, you know, a couple sugar snap peas maybe. These are Ollie's. He came out and rode these pumpkins. That one looks weird. This one looks normal.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then there's one that grew on like a rebel outside. But the gophers are coming and I'm kind of ticked off about it.
How do you see in here?
There and there.
Oh no.
2 mounds. I know, so at least these aren't root veggies.
Wow, we haven't had gophers in the garden yet.
They didn't have anything to come for.
This is true. But I will say, you have said that it's been a waste of time. I have built a lot of our beds with hardware cloth so that they can't go under there. And you're like, no, that's stupid.
Yep.
And
not stupid.
It's not that stupid.
I feel like in the last 3 years, because we're coming up, November 15th is our 3-year anniversary of moving here and our 13th anniversary of being married. So when I look at, I think if I look literally in the garden, like where the fence is, it's small and it's very simple. It's not gonna feed our whole family for a year yet, but it is something where we experiment and we try a lot of things we've never done. The stinking banana trees, I don't even know how those are growing. Like, those should not be growing here. That's very strange and wonderful. It's super exciting. I don't know if we'll ever get bananas from it. There's a lot that's growing on here. I think we should add more. How about one more?
So
but it wasn't. It wasn't even a fight.
No, it wasn't a fight. It was, we were out here. Okay.
It was a come to Jesus moment.
We were literally out here
like
in the garden.
Here.
Like it was, yeah. We were inside the garden. I forgot what was going on, but you were, I was saying.
I was probably in my underwear.
No.
Probably.
No, the kids were here.
That's usually when these big moments happen.
Maybe. So.
Yeah, the kids were inside.
It was a big conversation about us. So where I was thinking, hey, I'm excited about
what's next, all our future, all the
business,
we're established
YouTube,
now.
like all these things, Homestead. And I was like, I think we are done.
Having kids.
I think we are like, we're gonna cap it off at 4 kids.
But you left the door open and you said, unless you think we're not done. And I said, I know we're not done. And then you were like, well, then what are we waiting for? Like,
yeah, that
was the difference, is me being like, I know we're not done, so somewhere down the line we'll have babies.
Like 45. Like, yeah, that's.
No, like 40. Like, I'm 38 now and I had a Joanna Gaines moment in my mind. Like, I could be a 40-year-old mom. And I will. I'll just already have 5 kids by then.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, if you're wanting to do this,
I know.
Then
showing and growing.
Then let's just get it done.
And here we are.
got it done, babe.
I'm glad you put that door up.
I forgot to put that door up. No doors, no baby making.
You have high expectations for this store.
I do. I'm excited about it. Unrealistic expectations. How many kids do you want to have?
It's halfway done. I wonder if this is the longest 3 minutes of people's lives. I don't even think it's 3 minutes. Oh, that one went fast.
Oh! Oh. Are you okay?
I'm very okay. Like I knew. I knew.
You thought you were on your period.
I mean, but like,
You were
I knew.
so mad at me and like, oh. I'm great. I'm awesome. You're so beautiful. It is gonna get tight. The tiny house. Gonna get tight.
I don't think we can build a new house in a year.
No, and you knew this.
Yeah.
You're the one who said we can
It's
do
okay,
this.
that baby will sleep in your bed for so long.
For at least 2 years.
Okay.
We have 9 months of fun to have, and then there's no more fun.
There will be none because this baby does not have its own room.
Yeah.
So.
We just put them up with the girls. Or just the boys. There's plenty of room up there.
All right.
No, baby.
So
What'd you
what
say?
if I take you and me and Ella and the baby to the nail salon?
Where is the baby?
Where is the baby?
Yeah, where's the baby?
Where do you think?
I don't know where it is. You're having another baby.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a girl?
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be another boy.
Another boy?
And if it's another boy, then it's another girl.
If it's another boy, it's another girl? How's that work out?
Because there was 3 boys and then 3 girls.
And then what?
There was 2 boys and then 2 girls. And then there's another boy. Then there's another girl. And I think you have twins in your belly.
What?
Twins in mom's belly.
What did she say?
She said, I think there's 2 babies in mom's.
Because Miss Brianna had baby twins. Hey,
Okay.
go tell everybody Mom's gonna have a baby.
2 babies.
Let's start with one.
Okay.
You go tell him. Go back and say, Mommy has a baby in her belly right now. She just told me. Okay, then.
I put it to everybody.
No,
else
go
did
tell
it.
Ollie. Say, Ollie, Mommy is pregnant. We're gonna have a move this.
Are you serious that you're gonna have another baby?
What did Finley tell you?
That you were
That I were what?
going to have another
Ollie, come read this.
what?
This right here.
Is that true? Mom, is that true?
No, read in the little window. The little one by your thumb.
How did I use What?
What does it say?
Pregnant. You're pregnant?
What does pregnant mean?
You're having a baby. What does that mean? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What is happening? Oh!
Okay, wait, hold on. So this is corn?
This is corn.
Wow.
Here, Ollie, this. Wow, look at that grasshopper. She's beautiful.
Where?
Whoa!
Whoa.
You want to get her and give her to her chicken?
I don't.
You're afraid of it. It is pretty big.
It's laying.
She's pretty.
It's
Laying
laying.
eggs?
Yes.
Stop.
Oh man, that's not good.
Well, we can get the eggs afterwards.
You were
But look at my
still have to
zinnias.
get
They're
Ella's
so
leg.
happy.
You still have to give it ever
Oh.
like, and you haven't killed anything from it.
Okay, babe.
Mm-hmm.
We're pregnant.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
You're feeling awful.
I feel
Well,
awful like 75% of the time. It was about 99% of the time a couple weeks ago.
you're really feeling awful 70. I thought you're feeling awful now about 25% of
I'm functional like 90% of the time. And
Okay.
feel pretty lousy like 75% of the time.
Well, you went from morning sickness
All day long.
all day long,
It's really
all night
lousy.
long, like 24 hours a day, morning sickness. Like, so much so that you and I,
You did like nothing for a month.
we're going on about 5 weeks. I mean, that's one reason why you haven't heard from us. So yes, that's why we haven't been able to film anything. But you're feeling better
Yeah.
a little bit. What you're saying
Something has shifted now from the big shift.
now?
So
Well, now you're
it's like
and
I can cook breakfast and I
Yes.
can do school a little bit more and we can be more normal rhythm versus everything is shut down and Dad does all of it. And that's a huge bonus too, just even that you can do that.
Yeah.
Because Finley was the first kid that you were home with, but it was like just the beginning of YouTube and there was so much going on and we're getting ready to move and now it's like, no, we're like full on out here. I can't even DoorDash a meal if I don't feel good.
okay. So what? Like, are you craving anything?
Last night I really wanted Doritos. Today I just want Chick-fil-A. But it's also weird because we eat everything at home. Like everything is, sourdough bread and like we'll get some convenient food from the store that sits in the freezer until we make it, but it's not like we run out to pizza or anything because it's just so far. But this time it's like I just want fried junk food. And I wonder if that's because I never eat it.
I guess
You know
so.
what I mean? I wonder if that's why.
There was a time, probably
know.
3 weeks ago, she said, will you find Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches?
It was all that I could think that I would be able to eat. Like
And it
something
worked.
that had protein in it. Like cooking, we couldn't cook anything.
Like, we had to cook everything outside. Like, she could not do anything. It was...
And it sounds so dumb unless you've been pregnant where you feel like this. Because I've never felt like this in all 4 previous
No.
pregnancies. Like never this bad. So it sounds like real uppity and like needy. But I legit couldn't get through the day without just feeling the living worst. It was the worst. So I'm glad that I don't feel that way anymore.
That's good. It's just at night. Night times are a little
Yeah,
rough now.
isn't that weird?
Like around 6:30 to bedtime,
Till I fall asleep.
you're done.
I'm like
You can't do it. Like, it's
downhill
bad.
slope.
Okay, so let's talk about something positive. Let's show you the plan for how we're gonna have this baby.
Yeah, I know. In a shed in the woods. So wonderful.
You think you can do it? Is this gonna be a good space for you?
It is. It's just good when you walk in. I don't think I ever planned on this being like a place to give birth. I think it has reframed my mind, but also motivated me a lot. So we have all the hardware for the bed. So this is going to be a Murphy bed. And if we do it good, like the way we want to do it, then we can like decorate the front, like put a design, almost like a mural on the front. So when we do videos from the desk, it'll actually be a really cool backdrop. And then the desk. So we've gotten as far as like 2 parts of the desk, which is just the base. And then in the same way that this table goes across.
Those 2 drawers from
yes.
IKEA, yeah.
So as the tables go across.
I put it in the video several times. I think what we're going to do is, it is an exposed plywood edge.
Right.
So we're going to have like all of those extra like layers
so
of plywood.
it'll just look like.
It'll just have a design on the edge.
Maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea. And I think that's the thing is like anyone's house is designed the way they want it designed. So
there's
it'll be
so much
an exposed
white
edge and then a dark laminate top.
Yeah.
And that's going to go here on the desk. And then where all the food storage is, we're going to have to get really creative. But basically we're turning that into like a kitchenette. So it'll be a sink and then countertop and then shelves for food storage. So it's going to be a lot of work. But it's all IKEA, so, you know. You wind up getting all the pieces and then playing Lincoln Logs with it and putting everything the way that it fits best. When we get all of those things in place, that leaves a huge amount of floor space. Unintentionally by us, it will then be able to be like a birthing suite. So we have a full bathroom. That way, whatever we need, hookups for a birthing pool, the birthing pool right here in the middle of the room.
Well, it'll come from the kitchen.
Oh yeah, we have the kitchen sink there. So the hot water can come from that. And then this is like where we'll have this baby. We'll probably put up twinkle lights and really great music and basically a party for me to bring a baby to the world. So that's exciting, and I think that part of it feels really fun because I'm like, ooh, we can make this amazing. We just have all those little steps of getting all the IKEA furniture in, the kitchen done, so that we have space. Maybe that's a little bit motivating. Like that's a good motivation to get that done. Where we've had the studio in this condition for like a year. But then there was all that back order, like things that we couldn't get that we really wanted furniture-wise for the room.
Took us 6 months to get the kitchen.
It really took us a long time.
Until that came in stock.
It took a long time, and that was after shopping for so long. So this will create a lot of movable space where we can sit down in a chair. I can bring the bed down if we want to bring the bed down. And then obviously we have the bathroom right there. And then after this, you're the one who's like, oh, I envision this baby spending a lot of time in this studio.
I didn't think about that, though.
Because our house will be so loud. What?
We're going to have to put the... Ooh. That is a tight space.
What?
So we're going to have to make sure that the bed... Like, we're going to have to set up the birthing pool with the bed down.
Sure.
And
I don't
then...
see us birthing in the bed, just my own brain.
No, I'm saying, but you're probably going to want to get in the bed after. Like, why would we want to transition into our bed? You think you'd want to do that? Like, that's a long walk. Okay.
I don't know. I think we have to start things in motion and see how it fits. It's like everything else since we've been here. It's the first time of doing this, and there's been a lot of
I guess we'd have to somehow
feeling
get to
about how that changes so many
anyway.
of the things we've done. Because this is not our routine. It's not like, oh, we are used to setting up the birthing
Have you ever
pool.
had a baby
Not at home? So that's a big shift for me. Like, I have a new midwife. We have a new spot that we're having a baby. We're doing it in a totally different way. She's really confident. Like, she said, like, you know, I do home births all the time. So there's nothing that makes me feel like unsafe or nervous about it, just that it's new to me. So it takes my brain time to get around the idea of newness. And there's a lot of newness here.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, but like if any mother is not nervous or eager or anything, we're only 11 weeks. Well, I guess 12 today. 12 weeks today.
12 weeks.
Completed that first trimester. And it wasn't like I was like trying to hide it. I wasn't being like secretive about it. I just legit was in bed all the time.
Oh, you're saying
so
like
different.
Hide it from online?
Yeah, it's just so different. This has been a really... also first pregnancy since ever that I didn't already have a toddler.
Well, you and I have been talking about making this video for 3 weeks.
I know.
And we're just now able to have a moment.
But the older kids are all within 2 years, like less than 2 years apart. Everett, Ollie, and Ella. Ella and Finn are 3 years apart, almost. And this baby and Finley will be, if it's right, exactly on the nose, 5 years apart.
The due date is on
Finley's birthday, which would be so cool. I think it would be so cool. Maybe they wouldn't like sharing it at the beginning, but I think the older they get...
Finley clicked to it. I told her, and she's like, but then I won't get presents.
We'll get her presents. She'll get presents still. She'll get a baby. She'll get a living present.
Oh! What's this like? Wait,
No.
She's lying. It's like they're lying.
You're joking.
I am not joking.
I doubt it.
Everett, read this. This is a test.
Wait.
Read the little window. What does it say? What does the little window say? Sound it out.
What? Wait.
Well, there's a baby in my belly.
I subscribe that. I'm
You will be the
Oh.
child